Hey Fab Friends! Today I want to talk to you about the new Vichy skin color line, and I'm gonna do very poorly at trying to pronounce the name, so I'm gonna show it to you. But it's Vichy Teint Idéal. Teint Idéal. It's embarrassing how bad my French is. But the line is really, really great. I've been wearing it now for about 3 weeks. I really want to try products out thoroughly in different climates, different times of the day, throughout the day. So when I talk to you about them, it's not just like, oh, I just got them and hashtag I'm obsessed. I really want to love them. And if I really love them, I will tell you about them. So this line I'm really loving. I'm a huge Vichy fan. I just find that whatever they use in their products just really works well with my skin. I have very sensitive skin. So a lot of products I get rashes, but anything Vichy I can use. So I trust them and I love them. And yeah, this new line is based for sensitive skin, and it claims to even out and correct. And how it does that is that it has the Vichy thermal spa water in it, and it uses a liquid light technology and correcting complex. I don't know exactly what that means, but what I do know is their Vichy thermal spa water. You know when you get the Vichy, like the facial water spray, that is the thermal water. And what is really interesting about that is that it comes from the Vichy mountains in France. It actually percolates through the mountains and it collects all the different elements and all the kind of the good stuff that the rocks provide. It melds into the water, and Vichy actually harvests it as it like comes out of the mountain. So whenever you buy that thermal water spritz, it's super fresh. It's not like it's been sitting in some warehouse. But yeah, it's a very interesting product, and I love that they've incorporated it into this skin color line. So there are 5 products. I have 4 of them here today that I want to talk to you about, but I've been trying these and I'm actually wearing them today for you. So this one is their Tint. I'm just going to call it Teint Idéal. I don't want to embarrass myself any further. So I'm going to talk about their Teint Idéal Illuminating Foundation. I'm wearing this now. The color I'm wearing is Sand 25. And I love this because it has a 20 SPF built in, which is fantastic. So one thing you will notice is the bottle's very pretty, but look how leaky it is. That's one thing I gotta say. I'm not loving. I don't know why it's so leaky. Maybe it's just my bottle. And I do store it this way. But it's a bit leaky, which I don't love, kind of messy. But it comes out beautifully. I'll put a little pump here on my hand so you can see. A little goes a long way with this product. I find that it is very smooth. It's very liquidy. So it looks like this. And rubbing it in, you can see how well it covers. So I would say this is not anything close to like a BB cream, or if you are the type of gal or gent that likes just a very natural kind of wash, this isn't it. It has color. It provides some level of opacity. You can layer it. So say if you have a little bit of discoloration or if you have some bags under your eyes, this is the type of concealer you want to use. It makes me feel very made up, but not in like I'm a theater actor type of way, like in a cakey way, but I do feel covered, concealed. And I like that. I would say for summer, I freckle. So I don't like the look of, you know, it looks like maybe I'm trying to cover my freckles. So I wear more sheer foundations. This one I would not describe as a sheer foundation, but I really like it for fall and winter because I don't have as many freckles. But there it is. It blends in so beautifully. It sets to like a very velvety, silky finish. I think it's very, very pretty. I really like it. I would say this color is a little bit dark on me, but they have a really fantastic color range. So there's kind of a color for everyone. And then I have this. This is their Teint Idéal Illuminating Foundation. And this is just a different way to package it. So it comes like this. And I like this one too. This one is ivory, so I'll do a little test on my other hand. It is a bit of a lighter color. If I can open it. Okay. And it comes out. Come on. A little bit of a squirt there. So I'll rub it in. It's like, I would say the same consistency. I honestly just think the packaging is different. So if you like a pump, if you like a squeeze tube, this is a different color, so you can kind of see the two compared. This is definitely warmer and more sandier, and this is light. But the consistency is exactly the same. And this one says it has natural results for 14 hours. But I would say longer than that. Like I have been wearing this concealer hours and hours and hours. I actually wore it. We flew to Florence. So it was like Calgary, Amsterdam, Calgary, Toronto. I live in Toronto now. Toronto, Amsterdam, Florence. It was a very long day. I wore this foundation. When I got to Florence, it still looked really great. It was so surprising. So yeah, I would say it definitely lasts longer than 14 hours if that's your jam. And just like its friend over here in the pump, it has the Vichy thermal water and the light liquid technology and correcting complex. It's also paraben free, so that's great. Now, this product, I love it. It's so pretty. This is their Teint Idéal roll-on highlighter. So it comes in a little baby tube like this, and it has this roller ball end. And so what you do, well, what I've been doing, you don't have to do it this way. Live your own life, do your own thing. After I put on my foundation, I roll it under my occipital bone, onto my cheekbone, both sides, down my nose, above my lips, here, and I pat it in. So I'll just show you on my hand. So kind of looks like that. It's quite liquidy, but then when you just pat it into your skin, I wouldn't use a brush. I would honestly just like use my fingers, pat this in. It just becomes like a beautiful sheen. Isn't that pretty? I think it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I love it. It's one of my new favorite products and I never want to run out of it. I love it so much. I just think it looks dewy and natural without looking like I've tried to highlight my face. It just looks so natural. So again, that's their roll-on highlighter. The product that I don't have that they just released is a roll-on concealer. So I'm not sure how that is, but it looks very similar to this. So when you're buying them, don't get confused. And then the last product that they released is this compact. So it comes in a box like this. It is for Ideal Complexion. It is called their, it's called their Illuminating Foundation. It's for an Ideal Complexion Revealer. It evens out and corrects. This color is light. You can see my smudgy old fingerprints on it because I've been using this a lot lately. Comes in a little compact like this. And a little sponge. And the powder is lovely. It's very pigmented. So don't think this is like, just gonna put on a translucent powder to finish off my look. No, it definitely provides colors. I'm gonna just put it on my forehead here. And you can see how mattifying it is, and how much pigment it has in it. So if you are the type of gal or gent that likes a very full coverage face, what I would do is apply the foundation first, let it sit, put this on over top, then apply your blush and the highlighter. And you will seriously, you will look like a flawless, angelic person. This stuff is so great. It is very pigmenty. I don't know if this camera does it justice, but it's like, it looks great. I'm just gonna put it here too so you can kind of see. Because I'm wearing makeup I've been wearing all day. So see how like nice and fresh this makes your face look? So that's what I would do. I'd actually carry this around in my purse and just apply it to the areas of need. Throughout the day. Ta-da! Honestly, it's beautiful. It is beautiful. So that is their Illuminating Foundation, and it is a powder compact. So that's the line. I think it's so great. And it's in the grand scheme of makeup, it's not that expensive. It feels luxe. The packaging is lovely, except for my leaky tube. I don't know why that leaked. And it's very affordable. It lasts a long time. I mean, you saw I put on like half of a pump, and this is like a very good coverage, so you don't have to use that much. I apply it with a brush. I found when I used my fingers, it just didn't work in that well, but using a brush, it really worked into my skin very nicely. I haven't tried it with a beauty blender, so if you do and you have, let me know. But yeah, so that's the line. I'm excited. It's great. Go out and get it if you're looking for a new foundation, a winter foundation, definitely. But if you want to see more first looks, new collections, see what I'm up to, you can follow me on social media. You can always read our blog. So we are a lifestyle collective at I'mMrFabulous.com. And thanks for watching. Leave comments if you try this and if you love it. I'd love to hear about it. So leave me some comments. And thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.